Hey everybody, Jim, aka Final Neuron, back again. Some more Ogre Battle 64. Let's get into it. Okay, so we've got a couple of options where to go next. The Azure Plains heads directly towards the capital of the Western Division. I think that's right. However, we can also go to Mount Cariolith, and that's an alternate path of sorts. And what kind of gamer would I be if I didn't take every path? I'm going to try to go to every scenario. A legendary land. You know, when you think of going to a legendary land, you think of recruiting awesome people for your army and collecting awesome equipment. So, yeah, excited about it. Here's the plan. Listen carefully. What, no long drawn-out spiel? Let's get started. Mercenary will be our headquarters for this campaign. Our objective is the ruins of Cariolith, 2 days northeast. We must take the ruins and secure the road to Castle Talpa. Everybody knows how good ruins are for projecting power over a region. According to our reconnaissance, a large force has amassed on the road to Mengen. They seem intent on stopping us. They're not normal soldiers, but some type of militia, perhaps. We don't know who they are, so be careful. Avoiding the road is a good idea, even if it costs us time. That can't be the Central Division already, so they must be part of the Western Division. Whoever they may be, I am certain they're our enemy. Alright, so we've got a north and south route here. No mention of the bridges having something suspicious done to them, so I guess we don't have to worry about those blowing up. Obviously, we're going to take both sides to get as much as we can. There's a neutral city in the southeast that's not going to be a problem until later. When we go to attack those two cities near the green city, the neutral city, if we seize the city without killing off the units that are guarding it, pretty decent chance they'll try to retreat onto that neutral city. So probably what we'll do is swing to the south and try to take that south one first. Hopefully approach them in a way that they don't retreat towards the neutral city. But as we've seen before, we've got no idea what direction the enemy is going to retreat in. It can go any which way. So we'll see. But especially with the barrens in the east having all these weird twisty-turny shapes, I'm really looking forward to picking up some treasure from here. Do you understand? Then let's go. I actually appreciate there not being tons of Hugo talk before and after the briefing. The ruins of Cariolith, which looks suspiciously like a modern, fully functional castle. Okay, so we've got everybody deployed out here. I actually have a couple of units now that I won't be able to deploy. And honestly, it's been a little while. I may have forgotten what all of my units are. Let's see. Oh yeah, I stuck a bunch of people, a bunch of the special characters into this unit just because I wanted to be able to deploy them if necessary. So yeah, they're not really functional. We've got Vad, Aisha, and Saradin in there together with a Platinum Dragon. I don't think any of them need to worry about being able to class up. So their alignment is really not that big of a concern. Well, the dragon, but that's more of a temporary thing. And we've had this cockatrice a while. I learned that if you use their paralyze ability to paralyze an enemy target, you don't get the experience for it, but it dies. I'm not really interested in that. I'm interested in the experience. And also, we're about at the point where I want my chaotic aligned classes to start really gathering up their chaotic alignment. Like Woody. Woody needs to drop his alignment a bit. Aznabel needs to drop his alignment. So, yeah, it would be good if we could just go ahead and get their alignment down to where they're going to need it to go to the next class. I've taken a look at the cities, and we've got kind of a mix of middle to mid-low alignment and high alignment. So, again, with Linus being the only truly low alignment unit that we have, she's going to have to be doing some of that. This one I'm considering low middle. Like if somebody's at 50, they can pick that up. If they're at 59, they can pick it up. I'm not sure I've got anybody suitable for that. And then these two are high, 81 and 80. And ideally, I'm not going to have to touch this one. Let's see, two more up here in the north, 53, so very middling. And then 28, low. So that one's for Linus to go get. As long as she has at least 8 alignment, Linus. As long as you have at least 8, you can liberate it. The question is, does she have 8? She's about at the point where she can bottom out. So we'll see. We're going to go ahead and send Linus up that way. If nothing else, that'll let me find out if she's going to liberate or not and whether or not I need to reset. It would be good for us to go ahead and rush this city and take it. That'll give us some flexibility for dealing with whatever's coming in around the forest. Linus coming up this way will act as a scout. I'm not even sure she needs backup. She's Linus. And Linus does pretty much whatever Linus wants to do. So this middling alignment group, give me a second. I'm going to find somebody that might be able to liberate instead of capture. Well, okay. Woody, looks like it's you, buddy. Something I've seen that people do is they will intentionally create units with one unit, and that unit just has the unit leader, and the purpose is that unit has an alignment that would be useful for liberating cities. So right away we can see they've got some more underworlders, some goblins in here. The goblins themselves, not a threat. The red dragon in the back, also not really a threat. Also not really a threat. But one of the things I was going to begin doing was taking our more negative aligned units, and also Rebecca, because she's very positive and she needs to be more neutral. And we're going to focus on leveling them this time. Wherever possible, we're going to have them taking the fights and do the leveling, because doing that will help to tank their alignment. More chaotic. Okay, there may be a treasure notification here in a second, but I fully expect fur coat. Fur coat is used for sirens. That's the sorceress upgrade class. Yeah, I fully expect Rebecca to be able to win this. Uh-oh. Western Division? No. Who are you? Ugh. Be gone. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's underworlders in her squad, and she doesn't seem to have complete control of herself. That's about what we need to know. About what we need to know. Man, they have done a number on that dragon. Oof. Wait, do they get another attack? Because that Dragon Master could kill my dragon, which I am not interested in. Okay, we're going to call that the softening up phase. Do they have items? Do they have items? We're going to find out. How? How did she end up all the way over there? How? She retreated sideways off into the forest. Tell you what, let's take a look at the enemy units that we can see. So it looks like we've got a Diana coming down with a couple of pumpkin heads. That group will be a pain to deal with. A pain. We need somebody whose backline is healthy enough to accept that. Maybe Leia. I think Leia would be a good match for that. Linus is headed that way. We may just have her post instead. Although, come to think of it, Linus can handle that backline pretty well. Okay, Aznabel. Show me what you got here, buddy. And who else should we send? Troy would do a good number on that. He would do a good number. Yeah, we'll send Troy in second. And she leaves. Coward. Yeah, that retreat from Rebecca was just weird. Oh yeah, I said we were going to look at enemy units, didn't I? There's a ninja master in the northeast side of the forest. We'll have to wait to see that. Cataphract with 2 Voltons. That's not particularly intimidating. Their damage output is fine, but that's about all I can say. Depending on how the next fight with that Dragon Master goes, we may have to consider more of a heavy assault. If we can't accumulate some kills on her, it's going to be pretty tough to actually get her out of the way so that we can go take the city. We may just have to commit to it. Oh no, don't damage my undead. Plasma? If I get a double stun on this... Nope, no stun. So that power down is going to matter. Oof. Okay, we're going to have to run. Yeah, we got to run. We got to run. We can't be sure if the Diana is going to go next or not. If she does, she'll kill either one of those backliners. And she gets 3 bow shots in a fight. So she is an absolute terror. An absolute terror. Again. How? This is apparently the episode of extremely bizarre lines of retreat. So anyway, instead of just endlessly thinking about it and trying to figure out if it's going to work or not, yeah, let's just go attack. Let's just go wipe out that group in the south. Rebecca's healing. Katrata can head that way. Troy can head that way. We already figured he might be good for it. Send Troy. And who else? Who else can we send? Dio's not bad. Yeah, we'll send Dio in as a 3rd. Alright. And then Aznabel can be tip of the spear here. If nothing else, he'll be able to soften them up. Don't know if Leia's going to get anything done, but at least she'll be able to get up that way. Down here in the south, we've got a Black Knight incoming. He's definitely going to end up intercepting us. There's an Ogre, so it's going to need to be something that can accept that. I think we can have all of our guys stack right there. And the Black Knight is vulnerable, so we'll just have everybody pound on him. Everybody hit the Black Knight. Dio, post up. And Troy, post up. All of these guys have a magic weapon also, which means they're going to be able to punch through a lot of that Black Knight's defense. We don't want to let Leia get too far off by herself, so we got to remember to keep an eye on her. But the south is where things are active at the moment. Ooh. My witch can stun. The Black Knight is far from the strongest thing in this group. Far away from it. You know what? I probably have to leave here in a second. Let's go strongest. Let's go strongest. Hopefully we can get a stun on that Ogre. If we can. Yes. I was going to say, then I can risk continuing on trying to kill the leader. There it is. There's our kill. Oh no. Oh, because I changed. Oh, thank goodness. That turned out the way we needed it to. Exactly the way we needed it to. So clearly, we're going to go ahead and send Aznabel back. And let's have Woody join in. Woody can jump in here. He needs to liberate the city anyway. What is that? It's a Freya. So she's got 4 healing items and a couple of fatigue. Oh, a couple of fatigue items. Hopefully she's not headed after Leia. These cockatrices have a one-hit kill move. Now, this is an opportunity because this will let us pick up our... Where is she headed? She's headed after Leia. She is headed after Leia. All right, Leia, you got to win this. It's an opportunity because those cockatrices are going to use stone. It's a chance for me to turn my golems into stone golems. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here, except that they're about to use Pumpkin Shower on me. I'm not interested in them using Pumpkin Shower on me, so I'm just going to run. I said I had to win the fight, but, like, Pumpkin Shower's a much worse fate. Much, much worse fate. And I don't know if that's going to turn the Freya around or what. Nope, looks like it didn't. So we'll have her go ahead and camp. That'll get some healing, get her fatigue up. We're going to go ahead and have her post here and change her formation, in case I forget. So with the golems in the back, Petrify is like a spell ability. Targets the back first. So that should have the Petrifies only target my golems. And that's quite convenient for what I need. Cataphract's coming off of the base. Bad move, Cataphract. Bad move. I don't really expect Woody to get a lot done here. He himself is going to do fine. The Wyverns, yeah, like on the right side, they're doing about half the damage. So we'll just have to see how it goes. If the leader was in the center, that would actually be way better because I could focus everybody on him. And he would resist the damage, but I would be concentrating it. I would be putting spell damage on him also. And that would let it stack up nice. But as it is, it's spread across 3 different characters. Which means I'm going to kill them as slowly as this group is able to kill. Tried to hit my pager there, but that was the last move. I forgot to check and see if these units have items with them. But we are going to have Woody. We'll have him post. A little bit risky, but we'll have him post because he needs to be here to do the liberate. Susie has 4 healing items, and she chose not to use any of them. What was that? Redcliffe? Bad Redcliffe has no healing items, and Barium has no healing items. So, all right. Looks like the next action is going to be here in the south. Probably Troy. Troy Dio, and then Katreda right on the tail of that. Hopefully we're going to get our stone golems. That'd be great. Why do I feel like I've already... Oh, because she already healed. I was like, this is a new unit? No, they just healed. So with my sustain, with the cleric, that should be enough for me to be able to punch through. Although they're blocking everything. My sustain's going to be fine. Troy will be able to return to this fight over and over. Wow, that was a big hit. These guys must be quite high level. Another thing I did not look at is what their levels were. So what I think I'll do is... I don't know. I was going to say I was going to rotate my chicken men, but they're both a little banged up. I guess I'd rather have the healthier one on the right. But I think here's what we can do against that dragon group. We'll take the cleric and put her back here. She'll resist that dragon breath better than the other one. better than the Chicken Man does. And even if she doesn't, she's in the back line. It's forcing them to spread their damage out more. Dio, with his Sword of Fire Drake, he took off our Raid's corpse. They're targeting leader. That gives me 4 hits on the leader. Let's attack weakest and see what we can get done. Forcing them off of the city is a kind of a victory because it'll force them to go to a different city. It'll push them out of the directly active theater for at least a little while. Dio's doing a good job of tanking. Hopefully he'll get a heal here in a second. We took out one of their units. That's key. That's really key. That leader has a... Oh, he has an Earth Javelin, actually. Just like Troy has. So that turned out pretty well for us. Turned out pretty well. They, quote-unquote, won, but we sustained okay through it. And they lost a unit. So who's the one that's really losing that? Woody's not ready to take another fight, so it's time for him to run. Here comes Katrata. Looks like Leia is still camping up in the north. Very good. So this Freya... Okay, good. This Freya is going to hit the Golem. And that's going to be a big part of their damage. Yeah! Stone Golem. Probably the worst thing about Petrify is that it splashes. And the splash can also one-hit kill. So, yeah, there's nothing positive about trying to face that thing down. Something I should have done here, they're going to win. Something I should have done here was put one of those golems in the front. The one on the left side. Because what are they going to do? There's nothing in the back line for them to target. So what we will do is we'll put that one in the front. Be great if we could put Katrata in the back to increase our sustain and that golem in the front to increase our damage about 40%. But it's not critical. We're doing good. We can sustain through it. If we can kill one of those cockatrices, things will get much easier for her after that. Oh, that Dragon Master. Good. Thank goodness. Yeah, here she comes. Yeah, that was pretty important. Pretty important. Do I get my heal before the Dragon Master? This is not going that great for us. Because of the hit points of the enemy, I'm going to go ahead and throw this Pedra. I don't think Pedra or Bane would do very much against Underworld characters. 4 hits. That's alright. That's fine. Looks like nobody's in danger. We're going to get another heal, right? No. I guess I missed it. We got banged up pretty good that time. But again, we cost them a unit. You can lose fights over and over, but through attrition, you will come out ahead. You will come out ahead. If you can take one of their units. Alright? Good. Dio's covering this. Dio is like at about 70 to 80% health. Yeah, 70% on most of his units. So he's in a good shape to accept this. It's all physical damage except for the Thunder Arrow, which is sort of spell type damage. They're trying to stack their damage on Dio, but he did a good job of accepting it. I'll be able to get some heals. Here comes the damage again, but without a crit, it's not gonna do anything permanent. What we will do is change Dio's position. He's gonna move over to the right. He's gonna move over to the right. That'll take him a little bit off of the focus. Or tell you what, we'll do something a little different. We're gonna put him on the left. No, that'll make him a target for Thunder Arrow. So yeah, we'll put him on this side, even though that puts him in The damage from the threat of physical damage. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, we'll put him on that side. It exposes him to Thunder Arrow, but that's much better than exposing him to extra Cataphract attacks. There's no point in changing the strategy. Both golems have exactly one thing they can hit. So they have done 24 damage so far. I think they only get one Petrify per fight before. So that's 40 damage. I've done around 30. No, they get 2. Oh, they get 2. Ah. Not good. Right now, she is the only group that's capable of really accepting the damage. I don't recall if undead get permanently killed by Petrify. I'm wondering if anyone else can accept this attack. All they need to be able to do is hit the leader in the front with a lot of attacks, a lot of them, and not get hit by Petrify. The thing is, the cockatrice are really strong. Like, fast. They're very fast. My goal was to try to act before they acted and then run away. But that's probably not going to work. It'd be great if I could KO the Freya this time. That's not going to happen unless I get a crit. And it looks like I've done all of my healing so far also. Just the raw damage of that Petrify. They're not doing very much damage at all to me. And that's not the issue. Not at all is that the issue. The issue is if any other unit fights this, people will die. Crit. If I can get one more attack against them with Katreda's group, that should be enough. That should be enough. Yes, okay. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, I've got to figure something else out here. All right. She's got 3 more healing items. Oh, my goodness. All right. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cycle the golems just to focus the damage differently. We're going to keep sending Katreda up there. Cross our fingers, pray that something else will come out of it. The problem is that no matter who goes, someone will die. And petrifying, curing Petrify costs like 400 goth. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's about on par with the Resurrect. And where is our Witch's Den? Oh, man. Just about the end of the level. I wish I could say I knew how to deal with this. If I could get Katreda into the city and Troy back to the city, I could switch their units around where... You know what? Maybe someone else can carry Troy's shield. Anyway, Troy has a shield that'll protect from Petrify. If I can get there and get that shield set up on someone. But I've got to get in the headquarters and have Katreda switch out from that unit. Oh my goodness. May have to run. Heal, heal, heal. How much? 42? Okay, good, 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 good. I was able to accept all of the damage. They may win this and definitely lose the war because of how much damage they have taken. All right, we've got that cockatrice fight coming up, and that's the most important thing that's about to happen. And at the same time, it isn't. I hate to back off of that cataphract right now with how close to dead it is, but Dio's not in condition to continue. Katreda, my dear, my sweetie, everything depends on this. If you don't win, if you can't win the fight, with crits, I guess, people are going to die. The good thing I can say about Petrify, or fighting against Petrify, is at least it can't crit. It's that one on the left. That's the one that really needs to perform. 18. 18. Come on. Nope. No way. No way was that going to happen. No way was I going to win. There was zero chance. Okay, so this is where we have to start. Looks like she's pinned to Katrata. Is that real? She is. She's pinned to Katrata. That actually gives us a chance. Because they have healing items, but their damage is still going to accumulate. Mine's accumulating. Clearly. But they're going to have to hit another item. So if they're doing, call it 60 Petrified damage per fight, and another 15, say, off of that Balder, the Earth Javelin. So it's about 75 damage a fight. Come on, win. Ugh. Do I have my field pause? Oh, come on. Come on. How is that? I was hoping Katrata could get pinned against the wall and just stay in the fight. That's not going to happen. That is, yes, that is definitely not going to happen. Surely it's probably about the worst possibility for taking this fight. Simply because the splash nature of Petrify, it would splash across her whole back line and kill, what is that, 60% of the party. Could kill 60%. Aznabel took some damage. Linus might be able to get a paralyzed, but then the other Chicken Man's gonna come out. At least if a regular character gets petrified, I know I have a chance to resurrect them. So I think the play here, as much as I hate it, is to spread this out. Nope, no it isn't. Oh, this is bad. No matter what, they're going to gain some ability to splash. No matter what. This kind of determines whether we reset anyway, so why not? Let's throw Isom at it. Kill the leader. Kill the leader. Please kill the leader. I'm expecting to lose 2 or 3 characters this time. But not Isom. They shouldn't be able to get Isom. There's hope. There's hope. Oh. I should have run. I should have run. But what we're gonna do is throw down our pager. Oh, come on. Really? And it blocks almost all of it? Okay. Alright. So we killed one of the cockatrice and we got the leader. At the cost of our cleric. At the cost of our cleric. Isom, don't you dare. Going after that cockatrice in the future is actually going to be better. Because it'll be in the front row when we're attacking it from behind. Which means it will not do its Petrify attack. Attack leader. Yes, please. We're probably going to run from this fight, too. Depends on what that dude in the back does. 1, 2. There it is. Yeah, we're going to run. We haven't taken the pumpkin shower. The pumpkin shower is like 90% of their damage. What? We're gonna increase our damage like 10 times just so that we can get an extra half of our damage in? No, thank you. No. Okay, so there's a bright side to this. Our stronghold, our headquarters, is also the shop. We might be able to get an item here that we can use. We'll have to see. Hachigane, plumed headband, Balder bow, which we don't have. Yitavol, which we also don't have. Balder bow is probably the Deanna upgrade. This one looks like it might have a holy magic attack. We'll have to see. And Claymore is probably the sword master weapon. Cloth armor we have, hard leather we have. Revive stone is 500. So probably we'll go ahead and do that just so that we have the use of our unit. Just because I'm feeling nervous about it. Katreda. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and change her formation. This is much more dangerous. We'll let her rest first. It's much more dangerous because if a unit leader gets killed, you lose control of the unit. You're no longer able to manage that unit. I think they will retreat back to your base, but then you've got to reform it and so on just to be able to get any use out of it. So here's the question. Their damage is going to accumulate on me. Is my damage accumulating on them? And it looks like the answer is yes. It looks like I'm able to hit their Deanna with my knights. Or maybe not. Looks like I'm able to hit the Deanna with my knights. And the damage is sticking okay. That triple tech was great. It was great. It's not quite enough. Leia probably needs to just back. Honestly. She probably just needs to back. I can send someone like... Well, I can send Linus against that group. Because even if they kill my skeletons, who cares? The Deanna would be good at hitting the back line. That's probably why I didn't send them. But then again, Plasma Ball may wipe out the Deanna. Let's take a peek at their hit points. Good enough. Alright. Y'all head north. Get up there and give me some heads. Ice them. Looks like everybody's going to be facing that stupid tent. Because it's really close. I want to make sure nobody sneaks up on me from that city. That Dragon Tamer ought to be on its way back before too long. What situation we got here? Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. I want it gone. It's in the back row, which is terrible. It shouldn't be in the back row. I guess I'm attacking from the side. However, it's not on the side where it's going to be able to hit Katreda. So it's not a big deal. It's probably doing about the damage it would have done otherwise. So I guess in order to think positively about this, I'm going to say I didn't get a unit petrified. I paid 250 for each of my stone golems to upgrade them to the next class. If somebody had offered me that as an opportunity, I would have been happy for it. So it's not really necessary for me to freak out about spending a little bit of money to recover from the petrify. I got lucky that I didn't get both of those backline units petrified, or both backline units and two of the knights in the front. That could have easily been one of the outcomes. Those things dodge like crazy. They dodge like crazy. They're actually pretty good dodge tanks. Pretty good. Their claw attack is not bad either. They don't upgrade to anything. Their petrify is kind of like a last ditch weapon. You can use petrify to get rid of cockatrice for one thing. Because you don't get the experience from the unit, it's not really a very desirable way to do it. So they're doing about 38 damage this fight, and I'm doing 0 apparently. I know I've landed at least 1 hit. Come on. Did they win? Oh, I must have landed both of my first hits then. That's pathetic. There is an angle where I could end up fighting this unit, and the cockatrice would be in the back corner of their formation and be able to target Katrata. That would be awful. That's why this is riskier than going after it with Isom. However, Isom's a little banged up. So I didn't want him to have to potentially face that. And it was a good thing, because it did actually end up getting some Petrifies on us. It turned. Come on. No. Come on, girl. Come on. It's going to get its second one, too. I just have to hope like she can resist it. Oh, thank goodness. This thing is just... This thing is just killing me. The tension is tearing me up. I'm not going to pause because I'm kind of hoping that's going to make it more likely to head directly away from me. It kind of twisted right before I entered the battle this time. Their behavior is unpredictable at best. Unpredictable at best. Whenever you get them pinned and you're just not sure how they're going to turn. In fact, I think we're going to go ahead and have her post here. We're going to fatigue trick it. Do they have any more healing items? The answer is no. That's good. So here's the Diana with 5 healing items. Is that right? 5 healing items. We'll see what happens here. Pumpkins are going to be able to do loads of damage. I'm really hoping I can get a stun on the Diana and not get crits against me. Come on, y'all. Come on. The damage on the skeletons is... who cares? There it is. That's what I wanted. And now we leave. And we let Linus keep doing that until she wins. Until she wins for real. She's still coming. Okay, yeah, here's that Dragon Master. It's a Dragon Master. She lost one of her units. This is even less impressive than it was the first time. If Aznabel's ready, he's going to take this. Yep, he's ready. So here we go. How close are we to fatiguing that? Not very. It was pretty empty a minute ago. So. Once again. Now, if we don't manage to kill her this time, she is definitely going to use a healing item. No surprise there. The big question is... the big question is, what are our lines of retreat? I think I've about run out of cases where I just don't need to stick healing items on these people. Because it'd be great just to have a basic healing item on Linus right now. Okay, in the north, I really don't want to let her get back and just heal up again. It's a little late to send somebody up there, though. By the time they got there, she would be recovered. So we're going to see what Linus can do. Unfortunately, with the way the pumpkins are laid out, they're always going to have one of them trying to use Pumpkin Shower. Probably Sustain is the better way to approach that. But, nah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. Ouch. Not bad. Not bad, Asnavel. Not great, Mr. Berserker guy. My pumpkins are only getting a single pumpkin attack in the position that they're in right now. It's kind of intentional. I want them shielded. They don't do a great job of tanking. However, depending on the situation, I can cycle them in and out of that position. They've got more health than the Berserker. Let's let them off tank for a bit. That mid off tank. That whole mid off tank thing. So Rebecca should be fully healed by now. Let's send her down this way. Asnabel, I don't think they're locked onto the city. Head to the city. Woody, head to the city. Woody and his 2 wyverns. I want to get them in some more action. Just for the joy of using the wyverns. When I need to, I can switch one of the wyverns to the back line and have it do an additional spell type attack. So if I have a... Interesting. If I have a case where I've got a unit leader in the back line, I'll be able to focus I guess 4 spell type attacks with that unit, which would be nice. No doubt that I'm going to win this. Also, no doubt that I'm not going to be able to kill anything. Yeah, just kind of generally roughing them up. Blocked an attack. That's fantastic. Asnabel's not in a great spot. I think what I'll do is I'll put him back a rank. Or better yet, I'm just going to send him home. Let's just send him home. There's still no need to risk anybody. Cataphract's coming back. If it weren't such a tanky unit, they'd be done by now. But it's literally, like, this is the tank class. So yeah, it's very tanky. Attack weakest. Woody will be able to kill pretty much anything he targets this time. So this should be their last fight. Whoa, wow. He's doing in the 40s now. I was expecting to take a couple, but in fact, well, he's going to take about half of this guy's health. Great job on Woody's part. Oh, I forgot I need to check their levels. Because I got like 27 or so experience for those kills. We'll do it after this fight. It's not going to matter for this fight. Okay, dragon's in the front now. I can target the leader. They all only have a single option for their attacks, so there's not much point in changing strategy. However, great chance I slay the leader. And Woody was supposed to be the one to capture, liberate the city. So he's in a great spot to do that too. Turned out pretty good. 35 damage for a kill. Very good. Wow, 35 for a kill? Did I kill more than I thought? Alright, Asnabel. Back to the front. Who else needs to come to the front? We'll send Dio to the front. I'm not expecting any more existential crises coming to the top route. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and take care of our cleric. Revive stone. In fact, let's get a couple in case we need it again sometime. And now ice them and use item. And we get our cleric back. Yay! Yay! All is well for the moment. Woody liberated. Very good. Meanwhile, back attack with Linus's group. Do we target the leader or just... You know what? Let's just target weakest. Just let me kill something. All I really need to do is kill something. Part of what's making this enemy unit so hard to deal with is the back attack nature of it. I think we run. We took out one of the pumpkins. If we stay, we're going to get at least one more bow attack. It could crit on Linus. That would be pretty scary. And we'll definitely get a pumpkin smash attack. Could get a pumpkin smash attack and a bow shot on Linus, and that would definitely kill her. Definitely. So we're not going to let that happen. I'm not going to even give it an option. We took out a pumpkin. Great. Great. We actually have an angle of attack that doesn't involve pumpkin shower now. Actually, we have two angles of attack. She's probably not going to be able to make it the whole way without camping. That's fine. Katrina, finish. Who should take the north? Isom. Isom has sustain. We'll let him take the north. Linus is going to post up there instead of coming all the way back. She needs to be up there to free the city. Are you trying to take my city? Silly cataphract. Silly cataphract. 35 experience. So one of the reasons I'm trying to focus on my negative aligned, my chaotic aligned characters this time around is when they're over leveled, it pushes their alignment down. And camp. That'll get her in a better spot. I think I've got enough damage on their units that they won't simply jump her while she's camping. I think it's heading away, right? Okay, good. Good. And am I wrong? Are they out of healing items? If I can connect decently, I'll clear it up this time. If it dodges 3 of the next attacks. Okay, good. Glad I don't have to worry about that. 73 experience for that kill. I'm grossly underleveled. I'm just grossly underleveled. That's why we're having so much difficulty this time. Plate armor. Did I already have plate armor? The answer is yes, I had some plate armor. Okay, we're feeling pretty good about the north right now. Linus is going to hopefully liberate this. I hope she liberates that. We can go ahead and pick who's going to go into the north with her. What we really need is just people that can hold it down. Tell you what, I'm going to check through everybody and see who needs level priority. I know we're going to level the chaotic units, but beyond that, who needs level priority? Okay, so it looks like it's Aznabel, who I plan to focus on anyway. Shirley, and who was the last one? It wasn't Troy. It was somebody. Who cares? We already kind of know how we need to focus anyway. So we'll send Shirley forward to give her more opportunities. And we'll send Troy and Leia to the north. Leia, there you are. Send her north too. And that should give us enough firepower to be able to deal with whatever's up there. We'll hold Katrina back just for the moment. Not really for any reason except that she needs to heal. I don't feel like sending her all the way north right now. The unit I'm most interested in leveling is definitely Rebecca. And she needs to power level a bit to push her alignment down so that they can certainly hit the next level of their evolution. So we'll prioritize her for the moment. We have the Ninja Master. We've got a Cerberus, which is an upgraded Hellhound in the back. They have a spell attack in the back. I think they use it twice. I don't remember if it has an on-hit effect. And then this group is actually optimal. It's a little weird, but it's optimal. So we'll have to see what to do about that. Looks like they had, what was it? 4 spells in the back, 6 strikes in the front. Sort of a mix front-back. I think that means a group like Dio or Isom would do pretty well. Troy probably would do pretty well. Because they're kind of able to focus their damage in on our front line a little better. Linus would do well. But she's up north. Yeah, it's only going to go one way. It's only going to go one way. I think I can get 19 on it with my Dragon Tamer in the case where I actually have another attack. I'm not sure what they were planning when they designed the Beastmaster, the Doll Mage, and the Dragon Tamer. Because if you have 2 of the upgrade class in your squad, in most cases, you're going to want the leader in the back and your creature in the front. There's a kill. We need to cycle that. Yeah, in most cases that's how it is, except none of those leader classes do well in the back rank. They'll prefer to be in the middle rank, which is really hard to do with large size creatures. Why didn't I? Can he take 2 hits? If he does 22 on average, the answer is no. No crit, no crit. Oh. Thank you. Thank goodness. That was completely my fault. There should not have been any danger there. So we're going to keep focusing on that group and pushing their alignment down. It'd be great if we could land her somewhere in a middling alignment and just kind of keep her there. That'd be great. Then I would actually have a middling alignment unit that I could use. Instead of making Isom take this attack alone, I think we go ahead and send Linus in for a follow-up. She's gotten some healing. That should be enough. If it turns to fight, we'll have to run from the pumpkin shower, but otherwise it'll be fine. This guy is about to get fatigue tricked. He's getting pretty close. How close is he going to get? Looks like she came off of the city. Very interesting. We're targeting leader. Plasma ball. Do we get a stun? Give me a splash stun. Nope. So as soon as possible, we want to run. Nope. There it is. There's our run. I think they still have healing items. I don't know if that's enough to trip it. Hopefully it is on that gremlin in the front also, because that'll eat another one of them up. You've got healing items, right? You got 4 of them. What are you doing? She may be barely above the point where she gets a healing item consumed. So they're going to do 2 pumpkin smashes on me this time, which is kind of terrifying. It's a lot of damage, but it's not enough to scare me out of the fight. We're going to take out the leader, which is the main thing that we needed to do. Here's the question. Do we need to finish this? Isom's, I think, level 15, so he's above average already. Yeah, I'd say we're good. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Good. Dodge tank. Yeah, having the extra health is nice. Yes, they are just going to end up taking half of my life off again, but I'm like 10 health higher than I would have been. Nice to have. They win. Oh, yeah, pumpkin smash. Of course, 2 pumpkin smashes. You're almost always going to win when you got 2 pumpkin smashes. So Isom's doing fine. He's not going to take this fight. We're going to let... Good question. Let's let Troy take it. Let's let Troy take it, because I actually have units in his squad that I'm looking forward to leveling up. Actually, stronghold, get on the stronghold. Troy, get on the unit, please. Alright, south. Waiting on this guy to fatigue up. He's there. We just got to know who's going to go after him. It's going to be Rebecca again. So Linus liberated. She liberated. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and take this chance to look in the cities. Tell you what, Troy, get on the city. Get your fatigue back. Let's go ahead and visit the cities and see what these people have to say. You have a huge army. Are you with the Western Division? What? Revolutionary Army? Don't bring us any of your problems. Get me? Our problems. I'm sorry if the whole slavery thing was not particularly affecting you. Alright, deal. Hey, what's up? The ruins of Carrioleth are near here. Not many visit, though. It had another name, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, so the second that guy goes into his tent, we're going to grab Rebecca. You know, I don't know if I should even bother to try to angle the fight with how the angles of retreat have been in the past and today. I don't know that there's much point. Troy, that's good enough. Actually, how much fatigue are they? Oh. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and fatigue trick them too. And hopefully we're going to sleep them. Just because that would massively increase our odds of not getting pumpkin showered or pumpkin smashed. Some people like to smash. I very much do not like the pumpkin smash. This is not good. This is so very not good in a very scary way. Come on. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Ah, it's my fault. It's all my fault. The fault is all mine. I'm so sorry, Thunder D. Yeah, I feel like I won that one. I feel like I won that one. That was dumb. And of course, they choose, like, this time to have them take a very reasonable and normal angle of retreat right towards the nearby enemy. So I have a couple of options. I can send Rebecca up north so that she can jump on the Witch's Den when it becomes available. Or I can burn one of my resurrection items. I'm not going to burn one of my resurrection items. That does not seem like an option that would be very good. Middling. And Woody was the one that was still middling. Don't really want to send him away, but that feels like the better choice. So he's also going to play Scout. And because of how things are aligned right now, Katrina, what's your formation? Good. Because of how things are right now, I'm going to send her forward as well. Don't want to leave that city too unprotected. They're not sending anything in at the moment, but anything could trigger for that to change. Like, taking this city might cause their forces to attack. Their main forces right here. And if so, I got to be ready to respond to it. In fact, do I have too much up here? I think I'm going to send Isom back south. After all that, I'm going to send him back south. Just to get some more firepower down there. If they attack hard through this top route, that'll be really bad. Not sure how I would handle that, but I feel a lot more like they could suddenly just try to head straight to my headquarters. And we're going to try to avoid that. Since you can just do the capture, let's do it. Let's see if we can get that Ninja Master to aggro on Woody. That would be great. And get him to try to run around the river. We don't have... Oh, we have Isom. Isom can try to capitalize on that. So there's a Siren group here. Sheila the Siren. Okay. So ogres are always scary. And she's got AoE damage. Other than that, it's not that bad. Those guys not being in the front line, those goblins, means they're not going to be able to get as much damage. Fry the Black Knight. Ah! So they got a black dragon and a Tiamat, which is a tier 3 dragon. And there's a reason why dragons become much more powerful in tier 3. Unfortunately, we're going to have to see that in action. This is not bad. Griffin in the back gets 2 spell attacks. The front line is okay. I think he gets 3 spell strikes. Sword strikes. The sword master does. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Ice him. Move this way. Try to snipe this ninja master. Lock on. Ideally, the ninja master is going to try to hit all the way around. Nobody else is incoming. Let's just take our discretion here. I'm going to try to get him to... I'm going to try to get Isom to rest up. Good. There's even a chance I'm going to get a back attack or a side attack here. Ha! Fool. Most likely it's a front attack. Yep. Boy, that was very stupid of you. We're pretty well situated to take this. If the hound has an on-hit effect that does sleep, it's going to hurt. It'll take out my sustain. But otherwise, this should go pretty well for us. Yeah, that's not bad. It did. Yep, it slipped her. The good thing is, with the situation we've set up, we can walk away from this and just come back to the fight. It's gonna give us just as much chance next time as we had this time. Oh, come on, man. Come on. He had 4 hit points. You can't do this to me. Take the shot. Get the kill. He's going to run back and heal. Alright, so dang it. I wanted the neutral, the chaotic align units to get those, so whatever. Aha. That's all of them. Yeah, they got 5 units here. That's a lot of units. That's quite a lot. Being able to bounce him and get him to go for healing is great. He's either just going to post up on that city afterwards, which is very likely, or he's going to become a free unit and come after us. It's possible he retreats. We've seen a few weird cases where they did that, where they just left. I need Asdabel to be able to get back to the headquarters if necessary. Let's go ahead and try to lure the siren out too. The second she starts to move, we're going to stop. She may go to the east. No? Okay. She's not going to try to get around, huh? Let's get a little closer. And by little, I mean as close as I can possibly get to her. Well, that's great. A free revive stone, now that I bought 2. Looks like the Black Knight wants to come around. The only question is, what will they really do? I suspect that when they are inside of the radius, like when my unit is inside of their acquisition radius, like within range for them to aggro, they'll try to path to my unit. But then if they themselves move so that I'm not in their aggro radius anymore, then they give up. And that's why they're dancing back and forth in almost the same spot. That's my theory. Don't know what'll come of it. The situation now is kind of hilarious, though. Funny thing is, you can use the weakest unit you've got and still get the same results. Okay. Very nice. Very nice crit. Very nice. 60-something on one hit. The Pumpkin Smash hurts, but she blocks it, which is great. She blocked 28 damage that way. There's no sleep on my Cleric. That means I get to get my second heal. Pumpkin Smash is gone. Troy did an absolute number on that pumpkin. He did fantastic damage on that pumpkin. 21 experience for these units. Normally that's where I would say that's pretty good. Good experience. But I've got a lot of units that need more experience. I may end up, unfortunately, having to trim some of them down just because they're going to end up too under-leveled if I try to level all of them. Alternatively, I could have them do some training. Training's pretty expensive, and I think only surviving units get the experience, which is part of what makes it harder to do. There we go. 69, 59, 59, 69, 69. Very nice. Very nice all around. And we get an Arc Wand. Arc Wand is nice. Having upgraded equipment is always nice. Woody was going to go here. Wonder what would happen. You know what? Since we're having fun with this, let's have him come over here and see if they will try to come all the way around. We got a glimpse of a unit on this city. It's a Freya, which is an upgraded Valkyrie. 3 Freya and 2 Valkyrie. The 2 Valkyrie in the front are weak. That's not their preferred role. They're not absolute trash, but again, not their preferred role. Level 17. I've got level 13 squads out here, and they've got a level 17 squad leader. Linus is a good match here because she can spike individual units. A strong physical damage squad can also do well there. I guess you could say Troy. Troy has proven to be pretty good at laying out strong physical damage. He's pretty well at full health, so I'm going to go ahead and send him over. Woody would be the one to liberate. And he can apply some damage too. Oh, another Arc Wand. Man, I've got more Arc Wands than magic users. See what happens here. They lost their acquisition. Probably I should have tried getting him to stop when they stopped locking on to him. So we're aggroing the Ninja Master and the Black Knight and the Siren all at the same time. Did the Siren... The Siren did go back to where it was from. We're going to back a little bit because Troy needs to recover his fatigue. He's ready to drop. He's not taking on anything right now. Did she... Yeah, she hit her fatigue, and so she went back to the city to recover it. So what's she going to do after that? I'm really interested in how to manipulate the AI. Like, if doing this means they're going to stack up on the city, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But if it means that it's going to break their AI in some other interesting way, that sounds great. Tell you what. Woody. Tell you what, buddy. Head up here and get outside of the Siren's targeting range. Look at that. They're all stacking there. Including the Siren and including the Ninja Master. So this is not really a great strategy for trying to manipulate them because it's just stacking them. Rather than being able to lure them out one at a time and fight them. Yeah, this is the opposite of that. This is forcing them to group up hard so that I can't fight one without fighting all of them. So we're not going to do any more of that. I'm going to wait for Woody to recover his fatigue. That way I don't end up having to fight that Freya's group all by Troy's lonesome. And that'll give us some time to move these girls over. We want Rebecca to be able to heal her dragon as fast as possible. So we're definitely going to move her over too. Down on the southern front, I think we go ahead and try to get somebody to grab that Hawk, the Chicken Man's group. Almost called him something noble, which he's not. He's really not noble. Shirley is one of the ones that needs to level, and I like Shirley's group, so I'm going to level her. Don't care about the Black Knight. Right now, I'm most interested in luring out these units and taking fights with them. From what I remember, the Ninja Master got banged up. He went to the city to heal, but then he returned to his post. So it's not necessarily true that if I fight them, they're all going to stack up. It's only because I fatigued them that they ended up stacking up. Leader is in the middle back, so we're going to go ahead and target him. Probably not going to get him. I mean, not this time. Probably if they have healing items, it would take quite a bit. But if we can eat a healing item, that's good. I'll be satisfied. This is more of a prodding attack than anything else, which you may have noticed from how I only sent one unit. A dragon. Yeah, they stacked a lot of damage on him. Crit? Nope. So can I get 38 on a dual tech? Yeah! Hey! Okay. I'll take that fight every time. The dual tech's doing a lot of damage now. It's actually doing solid damage. When you add in the splash, in cases where it actually gets to splash, doing really good damage. Plus his set point got set way ahead of the rest of them. So we sniped that one. From what I remember, the Swordmaster was an group. Fatigue is pretty good all around here. So we're going to send him in. We're going to send Linus. We can send Linus in. And we'll go ahead and have Woody target the city. And why not send Leia? And then, yeah, Rebecca should be able to ride on their coattails and get to the city. We're definitely at the point in the game where we can't just send a unit here or there and expect to come away with major gains. Mostly because I'm just so under-leveled. If I were equally leveled, I would expect difference. But yeah, we're like sometimes 3 levels down. When you're level 13 and they're level 4 or 17 even, yeah, that's a gap. Probably going to lose this. They got too many blocks in the early part of the fight, but that's all right. We always expected it to be more of a softening attack anyway. Backline's doing okay. Frontline's doing okay. Not awesome, but fine. They win the fight. That's about what we expected. The question is, can Linus push them off the city? I've got to be able to push them away for the rest of this to work. Otherwise, I'm going to be retreating 5 units from one of theirs. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. So I can directly target their leader here. Should I do that? I think the answer is Yeah, we'll do that because she's probably going to be the one that has to go after them from now on. Also, I'm going to be able to get some splash off of it. That makes it much stronger. Significantly stronger. Oh, she has some kind of a, like a fire pole arm, it looks like. I am uniquely good at fighting this group with Linus because my front line, they can't permanently kill anything in the front line. They're incapable of it. And my back line is able to resist all of their attacks really well. So, yeah, Undead Sustain is fun. Got some level ups. I killed 2 units, so it was about 21 experience per unit. Pretty good. Pretty good. Don't want Linus to get too far behind. In fact, I don't think I'm going to have Linus go for that city. I'm not going to have Troy. I'm not going to have Linus go for the unit because it's broken. Leia, are you moving? You're moving. Alright, let's see what happens. Getting closer, getting closer. There we go. Alright, I'm going to pile them all on right here. Come on, Woody. Woody liberated it. We're seeing an enchanter over here. A stone golem and a balder golem. Level 15, 15, 16. Not bad. Yeah, nothing to fear, though. Not as bad as the group that we're fighting now, for the most part. Katrina could take it, because her sustain would win out. We're not seeing anybody else make any moves here. Oh, Rebecca. Yeah, let's get her rezzed right away. Get that Thunder D back. There's no D like a Thunder D. Yes, I do need your skills. Bring my poor sweet ops back. My poor sweetie. 530. That's an expensive mistake. Such a simple, stupid mistake. Maybe I should voice the witches every time. Hopefully it's never going to happen again. I'd love to think that. But I'm not sure I believe it. Alright, Woody, since you liberated, pay them a visit. This is where the progenitor used his power. Did you see the mountains east of town? They were created by him. Hundreds of years ago, this land was flat, but it thrust itself upwards, killing hundreds of indigents. That's what the legend says. Wow, the progenitor sounds like a very evil person. We know the Indigents were brave warriors back in the Ogre battle and saved the world. Yep, there it is. There it is. That sword master's coming out. Shirley, how is your health? Not bad, actually. So we're going to send her out to lead off because she has sustain. We're going to send Isom in behind and Katrina. Do we have Dio down here too? We do, don't we? Wow, all of these except for Asnabel have sustain. And then, why not? No, we'll leave him here. In case he needs to catch somebody that gets a weird angle of retreat. That Swordmaster is way out in front. Way out in front of everybody else. Alright. Far be it from me to pass up on an opportunity. This seems to me to be a great opportunity to swing in behind them and try to grab this. The question is, who can do it? I feel like Woody can. I'm going to risk it. We'll risk it. And to go with him, we need somebody capable of some real damage. Well, that's Linus. That is Linus to a T. Okay, and who should finish off this unit up here? It'll be Rebecca, once she heals. Alright, come at me. Isom gets in first. That's fine. We're going to target their leader. There we go. Nice block. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's still got that thunder sword. Yeah, this guy's in a terrible place to accept damage. He's gonna take all of it. He's gonna accept all 8 of my attacks. Enjoy that. Have a sword buffet. All you can eat. Alright. Looks like we're ahead on damage. We've mitigated their damage pretty well. Yeah. Yep. That's the most successful thing they did, was target my archer. Push on through. See what we can do. They're sending a whole stack. I'm going to send mine. The most important part, and I've talked about this in the past, the most important part of what I'm doing is getting out away from my city and attacking so that if I lose, I can jump back on my city immediately and start recovering. That gives me, you could say, a kind of a free way of applying damage to their units, or you could say free recovery that they're not going to have access to because they're moving towards me, but I'll be sitting on the city part of the time. Oh man. Yeah, that's why tier 3 dragons are scary. 2 all attack spells that apply sleep. The damage adds up. So they won that, technically. I'm not sure if that's going to have them hitting my stack next or what. They're going to be running away. But yeah, Isom took enough damage. I want him to heal. And because I came out away from my base to go after them, I get the chance to do that. I apply damage to them. They apply damage to me. I heal. They have to walk towards me. That is totally in my favor. This is not a bad angle to attack the Tiamat from. It's going to keep him from using his Evil Dead. The breath attack is okay. It's okay. He's targeting people that are good at resisting it. So, otherwise it would do better damage. They won that one. Okay. If you say so. They can smack everybody in my stack that way if they want to. My strategy, the tactic that I'm applying here, is going to give me a huge advantage. Dio against the Ninja Master. The Ninja Master was not a intimidating group. We're going to attack weakest. Yep. Because their leader's inaccessible to anybody but the bowyer, the archer. So let's try to focus our damage better. Cost me 1 attack there, but not 2. That's nice. There's 2 blocks. So they've canceled 3 of my attacks so far. Very strong chance I lose this. Very, very strong. I'm sustaining fine. But as far as pushing me back, yeah, probably. Boy, that Mesmerize is doing some damage. That is doing some serious damage. So they should win. They accumulate damage. I get some more damage. And then I go heal it off. And good luck coming back at me. So I killed one of their unit leaders. Looks like this one is trying to retreat. Oh goodness. Thank goodness this is Katreda taking this. Because the Cerberus is in the front row. He's going to get 3 attacks. 3 strong physical attacks. It'd be great if I could take out that ninja on the side. I don't really expect that to happen. If anything, it feels like I'm kind of underleveled here. And not really able to apply damage. I'm healing all of theirs off. Like, over the course of 10 or 20 fights, they're all gone. And I'm in perfect health. But the rule goes, whoever gets the most damage applied wins the fight. I'm going to let Katreda go back at him. If nothing else, she's going to be able to blunt the attack a little more. Look at that. Look at that big school of skulls back there. Those skulls. Okay, I mean, if you want to let me have direct access to your leader. She had to go and dodge. So at 20 damage, I need 5 hits. And I don't have 5. I need a crit to finish her. If only I hadn't missed. If only she hadn't dodged. Can I get a crit? Can I get a crit? I need to average 25 on the next 2 hits. I don't remember if she has any items. Come on. Nope. Nope. And no Pedra either. Pedras are charged by winning, not by losing over and over. So I don't know that either of my Pedra are charged. Oh, going home, huh? Yeah, that's what you think. That's what you think. Uh-oh, I've got people coming in from the back. Oh, man, there's a siren here I could have taken a look at. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. Looks like she's decided she's still not at war with me. She's just going to hang out where she is. So, okay. Rebecca, are you healed? I'm not going to make the same mistake twice in a row. Oh, look. Oh, look. You have a problem. Linus? We'll let Woody take it. We'll let Woody take it. More plate armor. So how does this ninja look? Nicholson. What's his... Okay. If I were going to apply spell damage, I would want to apply it to the left. Yeah. So we'll put Woody on the left. Well, actually, that'll put him at risk of being slept. But actually, that's probably a good thing, because he'll be able to block the damage better. It might disable his attacks, but it'll have him... Oof, I'm not sure I want to... Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do want to liberate that. One last look. Do we want Woody to... Yeah, he's going to try it. Come on, Woody. Yes. Yes, he's very middling in his alignment. There are ruins on Mount Carioleth. I used to explore them when I was little, but nothing's there. Just a bunch of stone pillars. Nothing of value. That sounds like there's nothing of value. In the previous game, there were ruins that were of a lot of importance. They gave access to some extremely powerful areas. So this is partly what I was worried about when I talked about trying to capture those other cities to the east. The people that are still alive are headed there now. We're going to leave Isom back. We're going to send Aznabel forward for sure. We're going to send Shirley forward. Wait, does she need to heal? Probably at this point she doesn't. And is Dio beat up? Nope. He's going forward. Isom can hang back as a kind of a stopgap. That'll be good to attack from behind. That'll be really good to attack from behind. Who can do it? Woody, are you healed? Yeah, good. So Woody can go and attack that. Get some levels in there, Woody. Where are they going? Do they have any idea where they're going? I am going to have to be careful here. Yeah, those two are just going to make it to the south. I can't catch up with them. I do have to be careful not to send them running off to the neutral city. Well, this is awkward. Wyvern, I hope you're ready to take 3 heavy attacks. Okay, we dodged one. The other was okay in its damage. Oh, I might be able to clear that dragon. Like in the next... Maybe in one hit, but certainly in two in the next fight. But how? I give up. I'm not even going to try to angle attacks anymore. Oh, perfect. Asnabel. Surely. Get down here. Asnabel. There we are. They made the genius decision of trying to come camp. Oh, they couldn't make it. Poor things. Dio, you are not here to... Maybe I should level him? Nah. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Let the people that I want to level. So what's the worst possible outcome here? Woody defeats this unit without killing all the units. It retreats onto the city where Isom is and captures it right before being killed by him. That would be the dumbest, most absurd outcome possible. Wow. Man. That was a whole level up right there. Pop. No reward. Get back in there, bud. Get that alignment down. Asnabel, you first. And Shirley, you second. Don't actually care which order they go. Which is good, because I didn't get what I asked for. Hound's going to be in the front. We're going weakest. So how's this going to go? Are they going to... They did. They did. And that gives me a really good chance of being able to clear that ninja. If they'll do it again. Because of the splash damage. But looks like it's not going to happen. Oh, Platinum D. You disappointed me, D. Very disappointing, D. She's going to take that fight too, huh? The unit leader is somewhat protected. Everybody woke up again. Well, not everybody. The two frontliners. The one that I most didn't want to wake up woke up. And I don't know if that means he lost one of his attacks. I guess he had to. You don't wake up until you're struck or until you consume a turn to do a kind of a wake up action. So that's going to bump them back from where they are. It's almost certainly going to guarantee that they get to retreat and heal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, let's just go for it. We'll send them in and let them try to take it. If it bumps them onto the neutral city, I guess that's my fault. I have no idea how they're going to retreat from this town anyway. The only thing I haven't seen them do is retreat backwards right through me. Not bad, not bad. No kills, but take another fight, they're both dead. It's hard to know how I'm going to end up encountering them next. Like, look at that. That's just... Why? Why, game? After all I've praised you for. I guess Dio could try to go ahead and get to the other city that he was trying to reach originally. Not sure if that'll get him in combat or what. I kind of have access to the leader, but I kind of don't. Like, only the dragon would be able to hit it, and it would only hit it, sort of. Whereas, if I can double-tech the guys in back, I can assign a little splash damage out of it, too. Yeah, a little bit. Ow. Alright. Get a heal? Okay. I was worried about the Cerberus doing a splash. Now I can run here, or I can accept his last hit. I'm gonna run. I'm running because I don't want him to be pushed away from me towards that neutral city. If I run, stays right where he is. Right in Aznabel's grasp. Alright, bud. Now... yeah, we'll keep doing attack weakest. We'll have to watch these pumpkin heads really closely, though. He blocked it. You had to go and block it. Oh, hey, that's a great paralyze. Okay, good. Aznabel. Yes! Dude, you are the man. What a beast. I am going to have to back and just cross my fingers and pray that dude doesn't jump on the city, because there's no chance of stopping him. Ow. Good. Anybody that hits you. Yes. Perfect. In fact, I got no reason to stick around. Alignment up? That's what you think. That's what you think. Good. Good, 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 good. Shirley can hang out here. And Aznabel can go heal. Shirley needs to camp. So that turned out well. That turned out well. I sculled one. The other one didn't take the enemy city. Aznabel has encountered a wild thunder dragon. You're not going to kill one of my people, are you? Ugh. Shock, 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 shock. I still don't have enough to run. Got it. A random wild dragon almost killed Aznabel. Come on. I got a lot of experience for it. 31? That was fantastic. Your neutral encounter, some Manus. That's the thunder sword that Isom has. He's not moving an inch until he gets some rest. That should let this tent right next to him wake up and get out of the way. Alright, Shirley. Grab Nicholson. See if you can KO him by yourself. Woody's headed down to collect a scalp. And because we sculled that other unit in the southeast, oh yeah, we don't have to worry about fighting two units at once. So that's pretty great. Y'all did. You all died. My alignment went up, but man, I got 25 experience ahead. Yeah, I'm under-leveled. If you fight while under-leveled, you gain positive alignment. If you fight while over-leveled, you gain negative alignment. So, by my theory, this unit will always try to lock on to the nearest city that it owns. So, just because it's closer to the neutral city doesn't mean that it'll try to go into the neutral city. Got blocked. That sucks. What can you do? Dragon, crit. Oh, he got exactly enough. He got a perfect amount. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see if he tries to flee. If he runs from me... Surely, back up. Back up. We don't want to scare him off the city. He gets scared off the city, there's no telling where he's going. Okay. And then what? He was just headed for the city. Perfect. 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 Head to Nicholson again. And this time, finish him. We've got Woody over here, right? Yeah, because he was fatigued. Asnabel. Asnabel needs to rest up. Shirley with her sustain can... Looks like finish this one off. Ninja Masters have access to whichever elemental attack will damage their target the most. However, they don't have the stat line to really apply maximum damage. So the result is they're always okay at damaging everything when they do their ninjutsu. Okay, Shirley, why not go ahead and deal with that? Actually, these are both really high morale cities. She's qualified to liberate them. If she gets too close to that city, like if she wanders over it, she captures it. If she wanders on top of it, she captures it. It doesn't matter that she has no intelligent direction to what she's doing. It doesn't matter that she could be fleeing and just continue fleeing across it and never go back to it. She would still capture it. And that would still tank my reputation score. So, not interested. Not interested in the least. Ow, what? That was a pretty good crit on her part. Not epic, but yeah, very uncomfortable to say the least. So they've still got a little bit of fire left down. That is a tier 3 class, so that's part of what's going on there. Let's send her north a bit. Try to give the Siren in the south some room to get back onto that city. And hopefully, that'll let me push her into the south against that wall. Against that wall, so that she won't retreat towards the neutral city again. You know what? I don't think we've looked at this Sirens group. Oh yeah, I guess we have. Yeah, that's not too scary. Anytime the unit leader is... Dragon Shield. Nice. Anytime the unit leader is relatively easy to target with a lot of attacks, you can probably get them just fine. The only exception to that is Cockatrice that can petrify you. Those are the only ones that are scary for a different reason. Alright, give me a kill. Rebecca. Give me another kill. They're actually racking up damage. Good, 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 good. I don't... She would have to get 2 crits to kill them. And I think I can kill her before then. We'll have to see. If she gets any crits, I'll run. Yeah. Yep, okay. Okay, good. Gotcha. 23 experience. Still doing pretty good. Power Fruit. Possibly the worst treasure you can get. Alright, let's consider for a second. Go ahead and camp her. More or less, we just have to mop up the southeast. And then we're done. Okay. We've got 2 skulls here. A skull siren on that south city that we can see, and a active siren on the top one. And then there was that enchanter in the northeast, and probably at least 1 other unit up there. Attack this from behind. It's going to have 4 spell attacks and 3 physical attacks. Katrina would be really good at taking it. I don't really need to level her. By the time I catch them, we'll see. Their fatigue will be not very good. I may switch him over to attack this one, since they just decided to camp. Yeah, there we go. Let the other guy get some fatigue instead. Shirley? Good. That should give me the ability to take her out. And because I've learned to be paranoid, I need to try to switch somebody. Yeah, I'll go ahead and launch an attack on that siren right now. The one that's still active. Attack weakest, attack weakest, attack weakest. That's pretty good damage against Woody. Another one of those, he'll be just above 60. He'll be in his, yeah, mid-60s. You're dead. That was like a right side attack? Some side attack. Anyway, I can't take a lot more of those, but I feel okay about him taking one more. I feel okay about him taking it if they're running directly away. Because that'll put the Griffin in the front. Alright, I said I was going to attack here. Let's actually do that. Asnabel, are you healed? Yes, so head over here. Asnabel leads off. Second can be Dio. It won't hurt to keep leveling him. He doesn't have his tier 3 classes yet. And then we'll follow with Linus, I guess. None of these people are qualified to liberate. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on them. Should be able to take the Griffin. Oh, absolutely. Wow, they're ravaging him. What level? Yeah, anyway. I guess it was the fatigue, because they were doing crazy damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Devastating damage. Ha! I like it. They're still gaining morale, gaining alignment towards lawful, because they're still not ahead in levels. But once they get there, they will absolutely start to tank their alignment. Katrina can go join them now too. Over here. And let's see if... Okay, Shirley's next. We'll see if we can see any more of the units stationed around the capital. Ogre's in the back. I have sustain. I can probably last through it. I think those dudes have their stone swords. It's a really cool looking sword that ultimately isn't all that strong, unfortunately. Not compared to all sorts of other things you can get. No. Well, that turned out great. I sustained through it. If we dual tech on the Ogre, we'll finish it this time. Oof. Yeah. That's right. One more. If we don't dual tech, yeah, probably not going to. One spell, even, well, only one spell would be possible. But there it goes. Finishes it off. Fantastic. I'd say 2 or 3 more fights to finish it off completely, this squad. If I get some dragon crits, some serious dragon crits, we can finish it this time, but I don't see that happening. Not bad. Yeah, it looks like next fight will be the last one. So they're going to put it down around 90 health. Is that right? No, around 70. Cool. Yeah, they're definitely going to finish it next time. And everybody just leveled. Platinum D is getting closer and closer to its evolution. It's already in the alignment range that it needs to be in, so... No, no, no. And finish this with a nice fat bolt of lightning. I guess he could have blocked. Odds are pretty low of that. He could have blocked. The North group should be about ready to engage the Siren. Silver Hourglass. That's probably a stat up item. I don't honestly remember what it does. There's a very small number of items that matter. There she goes. Shirley liberated. All right, Shirley, tell me about the people here. Oh, I need to move Shirley forward a bit because if they fight her and she wants to run and heal, I'm always going to be paranoid about people retreating onto neutral cities and capturing them. The Revolutionary Army? You avoided Lotus? I'm sure this terrain will be tough for a huge army like yours. I don't care. Just move along and don't give us trouble. You guys must be really comfortable. You got no idea what's been going on in this country. Alright, Shirley, move up to... Here looks good. Okay, so there is a Diana in the Northeast also that we're going to have to deal with. We'll take a look at her in a minute. Should be pretty obvious. We're going to snipe the leader. Ow. That was a lot of damage. It was a little more than the Wyvern. And it gets 2 more of them. So do I run? No, I'm going to go ahead and try to assign my damage. Yeah. I'll do all my attacks and then maybe I skip out on taking the... Nah, if it's not a crit, it should be fine. It wasn't fine. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Wow. Winning helps charge my pager. So, that's, if nothing else, I get that little bit out of it. Alright, I guess none of y'all are taking the city, so... Okay, everybody posts up here, including Katrata. Shirley was already on the move. I'm going to step her back for a minute just because I think we've got one more skull out here to deal with, right? The chicken man? Yeah. So we'll have Woody, who is at full health. Not at full health. Okay, we'll have Isom. Come forward and deal with the chicken man. And that'll also bring him forward. I want to cover that south city until I take care of him, because who knows? People end up in weird positions. What's left? Just the 2 frontliners, and if I'm attacking you, they'll be in the back. Are you at full, Asnabel? Yeah. Take it. Bon appetit. Probably there's some treasure right here, or maybe down there, but almost certainly right there. And maybe right here on the road. Those are really likely places. Isom, you gonna catch that guy or what? Yeah, he will. Definitely eventually. Backliners. I should probably change my... Ow. Oh. So that's all of the enemy's attacks. Boy, did that hurt. Wow. The only really good thing is... Oh, come on, man. The only good thing is I'll be able to switch it off of the front line here for the next fight. Come on, Berserker. Get it. It's paralyzed. It's not going anywhere. Be great to get another level up. killing this ogre. Ugh, that pumpkin, man. Got demolished. Okay, right there. Like that. And camp. Okay. Whenever he wakes up, he'll go finish it off. Ice him? What was that? What? Special. Hit the weakest. Whatever's weakest, hit it. Okay, maybe the Voltans are strong against lightning, like maybe their air element aligned or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to be able to sustain through a large number of fights with that unit. They were asleep. They were asleep, and fatigued. But point being, they're not going to win. They're not going to win. So let's get a scout up here. We don't need to sit around for too long. Troy, that's a little too far to scout. Go right there. Get everybody else across the river. Actually, yeah, across the river. Rebecca, how's your health? Good. Yeah, she can take a fight. She can easily take a fight. Okay, that should be a wall pin for Isom. That should be a pretty straightforward victory. Yeah, we'll move Shirley up. As paranoid as I am, we'll move him up. And it looks like this will be our staging city in the end. It's the closest one to the enemy headquarters. So that's where our Doom Train's going to have to launch from. Okay, looks like left side's going to lose a unit first. You had to go and throw out a heal when I'm about to accept 7 attacks. Go ahead and go out and waste one. But they're doing next to nothing. So that's good. Next fight. Next fight should clear everything. Good job, Knight. Blocking everything. They must be extremely fatigued. Extremely so. I'll just clear it because it's going to be annoying to get anything else down here to fight them. But I would rather somebody else take the experience. I'm not trying to overlevel Isom. I want him to stay more or less where he is. They get a, what's it called? Thunder Arrow. Yeah. Very good. Okay. They can all stack up. Not yet, though. They can stack up once Shirley gets there. Can't see the boss yet. We'll see what this guy is. Yeah, that's right. So, Rebecca, yeah, you can do fine. You can do fine. Dragons do pretty decently against golems in general. Dragons have okay defense and good offense. Whereas Balder golems are the opposite. But if you're not actually hitting, I said Balder golems. Golems in general are the opposite. If you're not actually hitting the golem itself, you're hitting some softer target, you get an advantage. 52. 52 experience for that kill. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm really hoping to get access to some tier 3 classes after this scenario. Alright, Asnabel, stack. See if we can get a look at the boss. Oh, who's this dude? Geols. And he's got a small number of underworlders. He's exposed. I'm just gonna smash him. I'm not quite sure I understand what's going on there. There's obviously some kind of mind control or something going on this map. Something we haven't seen yet. Usually the people that were around the Underworlders were dead, or they were terrified but still kind of understood what they were doing. These people seem like they don't have all their mental faculties left. Come on, don't crit. Oh, crap. That was way more damage than I was ready for. If he had been a different class, he would be dead. They win? Yeah, I felt like they did too, except that I killed their leader. Boy, that was pain. That was pure pain. Actually, Troy's still actually in a pretty good shape to fight that. I'm just going to move him out of the center position. There we go. Move him here. It's about as protected as he can get. Troy. We haven't looked at the Diana group, have we? We'll look at it when the fight's over. Targeting weakest. Weakest. We'll see what that means. It probably means a triple on the stone column. Or at least a double. Balder golems do have increased magic defense. They have an increased growth of the stat that gives magic defense. So over time they have a much higher magic defense than a stone golem would. They'll do good. They'll do really well clearing that unit out. I may just send Troy back. Let him heal up. Send him right here first, though. In fact, let's go look for some treasure. Good girl. And I think this is the last city. The last one that we have not liberated. They were all liberates this time. I'm ecstatic. Hello, you're going through the mountains? And you'll settle this with Prince Yumul? Well, I'll wait patiently for peace. Oh, how nice it must be to sit in your relative wealth telling people how they ought to resolve the oppression of their people. Yeah, have I looked at Veronica's group? No, that's pretty strong. Those archers both get 2 attacks each. The Diana gets 3. That's a total of 7. An extra 2 off of the knight. So this is a 10 strike group. I want to try to bias my damage left, but I'm not quite sure how to do that. I guess in Leia's group, I will change that knight to cover the left side. Yeah, that will help. I can possibly target the leader with Leia's group. With this group. Yeah, let's go ahead and after leader also. Hopefully that'll let me get some of the damage through. Yeah, this is probably the better lineup. If they had been sniping at my dragon tamer, she would have taken a lot more damage. And that would not have been great. Dragons do not take a lot of damage from arrows. If you hit them 7 or 5 times, they will take damage, but they don't take a lot of damage. And we'll go ahead and let Rebecca come down here to heal too. If she needs to fight, we'll try to figure out how to line her up so she doesn't take a lot of damage. Targeting leader. Good, good. We opened up the path. It'd be nice if lightning would do a paralyze too, but, you know, if everything had awesome on-hit effects, then nothing would be especially powerful. Once this group gets the upgraded spells for its units, it's going to be a real force to be reckoned with. So I got the leader, and I got one of the archers. Sculled it. So we are officially in all cleanup all the time mode. I'm going to send her back. No, I'm going to post her. I'm going to post her here to kind of scare those people down. Aznabel has just gotten back, and his health is okay. Let's change the formation in case I end up forgetting. We'll switch these guys around so the weak pumpkin is not exposed to bow shots, and we'll have him come up and take these people out. Woody, get everybody ready for the Doom Train. Here we go. Crap. So, the only real benefit to this is my pumpkins are great for taking out golems. The way that I'm lined up to fight them is not so great. The witch is useless. She's incapable of anything at all in this fight. But overall, I'm doing okay. I'm just going to have to be careful I don't take too much damage from the golem. Yeah, once again, the weakness of pumpkins is their ability to finish. They have a really hard time finishing. Pairing a pumpkin with something like a wizard or a Diana, that may be a group I will have to put together my next time I play through. Dianas they're amazing at applying damage to the back line. Especially when you start picking up some of the special bows out there. They're just so very, very good at it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter what I target now. He's going to have like 20-something health left. 22. And the 2 strikes should be more than enough to finish it. Oh dear. Yeah, Aznabel's going to be especially good at knocking this out. Some rather normal units out here dealing with heavy physical damage and life fractioning damage. Another fur coat for another siren. Unlike Valiant Mantles, though, you can actually buy fur coats, so it's not that huge of a get. Good, not giant. So I think I'm going to let Aznabel snipe the boss, just because he's going to be able to. And unfortunately, the more I'm thinking about this witch and their group, the more it's like the worst possible addition to their group. I may change her class over to Sorceress or Siren at some point, just because when you've got the pumpkins fractioning the enemy's health, what you need is to apply damage. You don't need to stun them. You need to apply damage. So maybe there's another way. Maybe I switch Saradin into that group instead. And I let the witch form a different group. Maybe that's part of it. Something interesting about pumpkin heads is, other than their hit points and their defensive abilities, it doesn't really matter what level they are. Because their attack's always going to do what it's going to do. I guess you could say they're a lot more likely to have it blocked than a higher level unit, but you can stick a low level pumpkin into a high level unit, he's still going to get some damage done. He's still going to have a good old time. I'm not sure if everybody's at full health. I kind of feel like everybody's at full health, so we're going to go ahead and get this Doom Train started. I always want Isom to get the chance to have the conversation with the boss, because that's how real war works, is you have a conversation with the enemy. I always want him to go in first, but the rest of these guys can stack in pretty much whatever order they want. I'll try to get my chaotic units in there. But yeah, if Aznabel goes in there and applies those pumpkin shots on him, it's either going to consume like every healing item that they have, assuming they have any, or it's going to kill him. It's just going to be like that. All right, here it is. Isom is way out in front, but it still counts as a Doom Train. Leader does have 4 healing items. He's got 2 fatigue items too, which it's impossible for him to accumulate fatigue ever. He won't leave the base, and he's sitting on the base, so he's never going to accumulate fatigue, and he is regenerating it. So I'm not really sure what that's all about, but whatever. All right, let's come up with a voice for this guy. Hey, dude, nice staff. Everybody, hey, try not to break his staff. Jealousy, huh?
Humans, what business have you here? You are not wanted. Die.
Very creepy, old man. Very, very creepy. Also, whatever's in you that's not human, I'm not feeling too bad about taking your life. That was pathetic. Come on. You go and you make a villainous monologue like that. Humans, die. And then you go down in one round of attacks.
The day of reckoning is near.
And then he dies. Congratulations for that hard-fought final battle. Not really. His staff, it's called Hraesvelg. 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 Okay. As long as it makes me do a lot of damage. What am I supposed to... Why are you so upset here, Isom? It's been a while, Isom. Wait, is this Dad? Father? Have you been creeping around in the woods just waiting on me to come out here all by myself?
I heard that the Revolutionary Army is not willing to settle this matter peacefully. Is it possible for you to withdraw your troops? Nothing will be gained from this. I do not want any more bloodshed.
And what if we withdraw? What about the class system, the Central Division, the Lotus Empire? Sure, we can avoid this particular battle, but that's it. Nothing else will change.
Nothing will change? Are you concerned with only the visible changes? The changes you can touch? Do not be misled by a narrow definition of revolution.
Yes, but accepting very small gains when you're looking for revolution is a pretty good chance that nothing will change. There's a very high chance that the people that have power, that are acting in their own benefit, are just going to keep doing that. That's almost always the problem when you've got some kind of system that's oppressing people.
In nature, change takes place over a long period of time.
Yeah, and individual lives don't matter. Only survival of the species matters.
Slowly but surely. The same can be applied to our society. After all, you serfs' individual lives and hopes and dreams are meaningless to the rest of us. Radical changes create unwanted distortions. Haven't you realized that your way is, in fact, nothing but a temporary solution?
That's incorrect. Are you asking me to ignore the plight of those suffering as we speak? However much you talk about ideals, you'll never reach the people unless you get in the thick of it with them. Father, you hold your ideals, but you do absolutely nothing to achieve them.
He who is in a higher position can become benevolent. Because he does not need to be concerned about his life, he can care for others. He can set aside his own feelings and fight for others. Yumo plans to make this kingdom a better place for all people. He is looking for reformation. He holds this as his duty as a member of the royal family, and I will help him in every way possible. Isom, can the Revolutionary Army lead Palatinus? What is the result of revolution? What do you see beyond the battles? Is Sir Frederick, are you of the caliber to lead this kingdom?
I don't know, but are you telling me that Yumo can do it? Is he the one of such caliber?
I can't be positive, but I want to trust in him. Farewell, Isom. Follow your own path. Also, do what I just told you to do.
What? Father, tell me before you go. Why did you accept becoming branded as a murderer? Why didn't you tell them the truth? Why did you leave my mother?
You never change, Isom. Why, you ask?
Sounds like a fair question.
Do you know whose orders the assassin was following? The person who plotted Yumo's death was our king, King Procus himself.
That's not possible.
His Majesty was not well back then. The misfortunes that fell upon him, beginning with the Queen's death, Queen Procus blamed it all on Yumo. The prince's peculiar features made His Majesty think even more so. It is also told that he took counsel from a foreign sorcerer. It is true that I murdered a noble, and I decided not to say anything unnecessary. That's all.
You're full of crap, Ankaseth. First of all, yeah, a guy that has a superior position can become benevolent. And then he dies and his spoiled kid or grandkid becomes a monster and nothing changes. Right. There is a difference between a system that basically rewards you for being corrupt and oppressive and one that doesn't, or at least less so. So you're full of crap, Ankaseth. Ankaseth, you crap full of. Also, you didn't mention why you left your wife. You didn't mention why you left Isom's mother. Okay, that's it. That's it. Ankaseth, you're not getting any rest until we get answers. But for Mount Cariolith, that's it. We're done. See you next time.